Hi everyone, it's Miss McLean here, and I'm sitting by this lovely, cozy, crackling fire, and I'm going to read you a Christmas story. So it's called Red and Lulu, and it's by Matt Tavares. In the front yard of a little house, on the branches of a mighty evergreen, there lived a happy pair of cardinals. The images in this book are really beautiful. Red and Lulu were happy in their tree. Their nests were always safe in its branches. Its shade kept them cool on hot summer days, and its evergreen needles kept them cozy when autumn winds howled. It was the perfect place to live all year long. But their favorite time of year by far was winter. The family would decorate the tree with lights, and sometimes people would gather near and sing, "O Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging." Red and Lulu loved listening to the people sing about their tree. Sometimes they even sang along. One chilly morning, just as the cold months were starting again, Red went out to find some breakfast. Lulu stayed behind, tucked in the branches of their tree. And here we're going to read the pictures and look what's happening. When Red returned, he could not believe what he saw. Their tree had moved. It was on its side, strapped to the back of a big truck. Red could hear the sweet sound of Lulu's song coming from inside the tree, and then the truck drove away. Red chirped frantically, telling Lulu to stay right where she was, telling her that he would be right there. See, it's going on a big journey. Looks like a freeway. Look, there he is. Can you see the tree? It's kind of way up here on the bridge. Red flew as hard as he could for as long as he could, but the truck was just too fast. Before long, Red lost sight of the tree. Still, he kept flying, trying to catch up. Soon he found himself in a strange place, unlike any place he had ever seen. Wonder if you can kind of guess what city this might be. There's lots of lights, lots of people and taxis. For days, Red searched everywhere. He was tired and hungry. He wondered if he would ever see Lulu again. You know this building. This is called the Empire State Building. Here he is searching among the skyscrapers. The snow reminded him of Lulu. He missed her so much. He could almost hear the song they loved. O Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging." Wait, he could hear the song they loved. Red flew toward the sound. The voices grew louder. Then he turned the corner. Red chirped with glee and soared over the singing crowd. He flew right for their favorite branch. Lulu! This is called Rockefeller Center. It's in New York City, and every year they get a ginormous Christmas tree there, and there's a tree lighting ceremony, and people can skate in front of it. Maybe not this year because of COVID, but that's kind of a tradition in New York. Red and Lulu were happy in their tree and watched with pride as hundreds of thousands of people marveled at its beauty. But then one day, workers came and took their tree away again. This time, Red and Lulu stayed. They found a new place to make a home in a park surrounded by trees and grass and lots of friends. Now every year, When the air turns cold, Red and Lulu take a special trip. And when the crowd comes to sing, they sit together snuggled close on a snowy branch and listen. O Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging. Sometimes they even sing along. And there they are flying over the tree. And if you look, there's a little information if you ever want to look at this book on the Rockefeller Christmas tree and the history of it, how it came to be, and it just talks about every year they look for the perfect Christmas tree and things like that. So